Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Matter of Opinions. It's your girl Des.
This your boy Bamboo, and we got a show for y'all tonight. Now listen, let's make this very clear that nothing that's said tonight should be taken personal. You know what I mean? Like the age is the age, and that's it. That should be it. You know what I'm saying? I got my own personal opinion. Other people got their own personal opinions, but that just because we got our opinions don't make us pedophiles. It don't make us weird. You know what I mean? It just makes us different. You know what I mean? So we gonna jump right into the subject tonight because Tuesday night I kind of went off track. You feel me? And we wasn't able to jump into it. And I don't know how people going to take tonight's conversation, but we're gonna jump into it.
You're not gonna give it a second for the people to get in?
Yeah. We could do that. Yeah.
So how was your Friday?
My Fridays, every Friday is the same because I've
Yeah.
been waiting since Monday for Friday. You feel me? So every Friday is the same. I cannot have a bad Friday. I
Mm.
cannot because I just look so forward to those 2 days off that I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying? But I want to give a shout out to my boy Victor Padilla. He works with me, and every week he comes at me. He like, yo, the show was this, the show was that. This is what I think, and I was hoping that he log on tonight, but I think he took a little bit of overtime. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
that bread. We was just talking about side hustles and getting it by any legal means.
But but to be fair, he elaborated a little bit more on going off the grid and you know what I'm saying, he was telling me exactly some of the things that it entails, you know what I'm saying? And we had our opinion on whether I think that, I can survive off the grid. I already told you
I
I'm
could
not going to do
survive.
it.
I'm
I don't
good.
think so. I
I
don't
could
I
do it.
don't think so.
I could do
I
anything I
don't
put my mind to.
I
Black
don't
girl
think so.
magic. Black girl
I
magic.
I
I
mean
could
we
do
we we're entitled to our opinion, you know what I'm saying?
anything that I ever told myself that I'm gonna do and I can do, I did.
Okay. I'm just
I only
like,
need me to believe in it. I don't need nobody else to believe
oh,
in me.
yeah. Well, I'm telling you right now, you know what I'm saying? And like I told Victor, I don't think you could make it off the grid. Off
That's
the grid,
fine.
off the grid is, I mean, like I said, I don't want to go back into that old show about off the grid. You know what I'm saying? But you know, he he and I both went over, exactly what off the grid means. You know what I mean? And I was like, nah, that's can't handle that. That
Listen,
can't handle that.
I don't know
And
why y'all keep trying to come for me.
no, he ain't coming for you. He ain't coming for you.
I'm talking
You
about
know,
you too, Baldy.
no. I'm not coming for you. I listen. I know you. I've known you for 30 plus years. You know
All
what
right,
I'm
let me
saying?
ask you this.
I've
Knowing
known
me
you
for
longer
30
than you've
plus
known.
years, knowing me for 30 plus years,
Go ahead.
the things that I have accomplished to
I am
date.
proud of you.
All
I
right,
am
and I
proud of you,
appreciate that, but wait.
and I don't want
The
you
things that I
to
have
get a lot.
accomplished to date, wait.
Go
You
ahead. What
have
you got?
never even expected, imagined, or probably seen me doing half the stuff. And I did, and I excel. Whenever I put my mind to something, I excel at everything that I do, okay?
Okay.
So
Okay.
if I tell myself that I'm gonna live off grid and I'm going to survive off grid, then maybe that's what's gonna happen.
I mean,
If
it.
I believe I can, then I can, and that's it.
That's
Hey,
that's.
people! We got Albert in the building. We got Sheila. Hey,
What
guys.
up, Al? What up, Al? What up, bro? Broski. Um, like I said, man, me personally, that's just my personal opinion.
Hmm.
I don't, I don't, I don't
That's
think. I
fine.
think. I think you could do a little something, but off the grid, nah.
So with my fruits and vegetables, is fruits and vegetable in. I don't
I
want to
don't
hear
think you. I
nothing.
don't think you're gonna make it that far. I
Okay.
don't think you're gonna make it that far.
Mm.
I'm telling you. I mean, I don't think you're gonna make it
All
that
I'm
far.
waiting for is my land.
You
And to
already
be able
had
to
that.
step no. I'm talking
You
about
had that.
where I can put a trailer. I want
You
my
know.
mobile home.
You do. And Victor and I discussed that also. You do.
I can't put a mobile home in Bridgeport. That's not
No, no,
zoned
no,
for that.
no,
I
no.
can't do it.
Stop talking about Bridgeport.
What are you
You
saying?
said my dad has land
My
about an acre.
grandfather. My
Your
grandfather.
grandfather has land about an
Mhm.
acre. I said last week, I said, well, why don't you just
Don't do me like
excavate it?
that, Al. Don't even jump on his bandwagon. I don't know why y'all be doubting me. You
I
know
said,
what? It be
hold
your
on,
own
hold on,
people. Your own
hold on.
people.
They not your people.
It
They
be your
are people.
own
They
people.
are people. So listen, last week, and you're getting it confused again this week. You said your grandfather had land in Somakama, whatever, South Carolina, right?
No, that's not what I said, but
That's
continue.
what you said.
That's
But you
not what I
said,
said.
I said, Des, go excavate the land, put a mobile home on it.
It's not my land.
You said it was family land.
Right. It's in his name. The deed is deeded to him, right? And so the
So,
thing is, I already told you, there's already a structure that's on there that's dilapidated now that needs to be discarded of or keep some, like, I don't know, refurbish and recreate
so
history,
why not
right?
have the conversation and say, Dad,
Because
listen,
you keep
hold
saying
on, hold
dad.
on.
It's not my dad.
Yeah,
It's my
granddad,
grandfather.
granddad, granddad, listen, granddad.
Hey
Right now,
Ash. Hey TJ.
I'm in the process
Thank
of
you, Ash, because you know these niggas,
ah,
they
Ash,
be doubting. Black girl
Ash,
magic, baby. We could do anything we put our minds to, okay?
Ash. I'm telling you, I got some love for you, but you know Destiny through the internet.
Oh my gosh. And
I have, I have,
everything that I have ever said that I was going to do, I did and killed
I
it. Like,
like I
period.
said, just
That's
let me
it.
let
I'm
me
not
finish this.
arguing about myself no
Let
more.
me finish this.
You
I'm
could
not
doubt
knocking
me.
you.
You could
I'm
doubt
not
me,
knocking you.
and
Listen,
and that's fine.
listen, listen. Why not say, Granddad, the land isn't being used. I would love to keep that land in
Because
our.
I would not.
I
I don't
am
want to move
talking.
down there. I would
I
not
am.
love to
I
take his
am
land.
talking. I am
I would
talking.
not love that. I
I
would
am
not.
talking. Thank
I would
you.
not.
So why not say, Dad, why don't you let me excavate the land, which is going to cost me about 10 stacks, buy me a mobile home, which is going to cost me another 43 to 53 stacks, right? That's 63, that's 53 stacks, right? And then just say, let me stay there for 5 years. And after I leave, you can have all of that. I just need to save up my money to get my own land for me and my family.
You're on crack because let me tell you multiple reasons why. Number one, I don't know what timeline you living in, but we are in 2025 and it definitely costs more money than what you estimated to not only excavate, but
It
also
does not.
to purchase a trailer.
It does
These
not.
trailers now are close upwards
You
toward 100,000 for a single wide base trailer, not granite, not fancy, not none of that.
all you need is the basic model. All
Right.
you need is the
They're
two
going upwards towards $100,000 for a brand new trailer. That's number one. And that's delivery and setup. Okay. I already started doing my research. Before I talk, I look into things.
I don't
Okay.
think you're a handler.
Before I make plans, I look into things to see if it's realistic. And secondly, why would I dump $50,000 if that was the little minimum, which is going to cost more than that, into somebody else's land? That land that's going to get passed down to his kids before it reach me. It ain't going to be in my lifetime.
Yeah, so what you do,
I'm not building that up for the next
so what
person.
you do
Everything
is
what me and Sean
it's
do
your
is for my
family.
kids. I don't even fuck about them. They didn't give a
Oh
fuck about
shit.
me.
All right.
I
All
don't
right.
care. So
So
like at the end of the
ladies
day,
and
no, we're gonna be
hold on.
real,
No,
okay?
no, 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 we're not. We're
So
not, no,
wait,
we're not burning no
wait,
bridges.
wait. I'm
This
not
was
burning
not set
bridges.
up. This
There
was
is no
not set up
bridge
to
to
burn
burn.
bridges.
So let
This
me
was
tell
hey,
you.
hey. This was not set up to burn bridges. We are going, hey, that was 2 weeks
So
ago topic.
anyway,
I'm
anything
leaving it
that
alone.
you can leave it alone. I'm talking. Anything that I put my hard work and dedication in, you better believe my kids is gonna reap the benefit. I am not giving $50,000 for aunts and uncles to benefit off of when they wouldn't even show up to my
So
kids' graduation, my graduate. Like, what do they do for me
you
today?
you
Why?
would
Wait a
dump
minute. Why would I leave that
50,000
for
for a
them when
5-year
I can leave it for my kids?
You wouldn't dump 50,000,
I would not
60,000
dump a
for a
dollar
5-year
into anybody that's not
reap
pouring
benefit?
back into me and mine. I'm not dumping anything into you. No. Now I'll
Okay.
go help the community. I'd rather take $50,000 and create a community center for free for the citizens to use, or I will, like I've been doing, make food and care packages and pass it out to the streets of the people who need it. I have no problem doing that. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and build up something. I don't care if it is a mobile home. I'm not going to build up something to create this safe space to give it for somebody who is not deserving when my kids need that. And I'm gonna have to turn around and redo the same thing again once I get my own land. That makes no sense. I'm gonna do it for mine from the
If
start
you dumping
and leave it for
50,000,
my kids.
if you dumping 50,000, just listen.
I've
Just
been
listen.
listening.
If you dump 50,000, right? And you staying on a piece of property for 5 years, I promise you, you would reap at least 170,000 after you leave everything behind, because you're saving everything after that. Then you'll be able to go and do your own thing on your own land. You'll be able to get your own land. And then when you restart on that, you be able to just, generate shit for you and your family then.
Why
But you gotta take a
why
5-year
would I
hit.
dump that if I'm gonna have to invest again? Like I said, it's gonna be
Land
more
is
than
not hard to
50,000
maintain, Sheila.
anyway. It's gonna be more than $50,000. But why would I invest $50,000 and just dump it and then turn around and have to do it again? And it's not mine. It's not gonna, that 50,000 is benefiting somebody who doesn't deserve to be benefited. No, not my grandfather. My
So
grandfather is okay. It's
okay,
not
so
him. My
let me
grandfather is older though. He's in his 70s. So it's like if I'm gonna live there for the next 5-10 years, I mean,
hold
he
on.
ain't gonna be able to reap the benefits. Not
I
being
got
funny. I
I got
mean,
you some math.
what
I
no.
got you some math. Let me do a little math on my phone here.
And it's gonna cost more than that. Your numbers are off. Your numbers
My
are
numbers aren't
pre-COVID.
off.
Your numbers are pre-COVID numbers and they're not realistic.
All right, well, hold on. Let me just do some numbers here. Talk about what you're gonna talk about. I just want to do some
I
numbers
already
here.
said what I'm gonna say. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck if it was $10. I
Who the
ain't
fuck
leaving
is
it
you
for
think
somebody
you
else.
cussing at?
I said I don't give a fuck. If you take that as cussing at you, then I guess I'm cussing at you. I said I
Hey,
don't
Sean.
give a fuck.
Sean. Hey, bro. Need a handle that?
All right, I don't give a fuck if it was $10. I ain't put, even if they said, "Hey, you
Okay.
won, you hit the jackpot. You've been so
Okay.
great. We gonna give you a
So
free trailer. Guess where I'm not parking it? On a land to give to somebody else, unless I'm taking that bitch and towing it off to my land
okay.
when I get my land. And
So
I don't want to live in the
you
middle
can
of
move it.
nowhere. He lives in the middle of nowhere.
All right. So listen.
I
All
am the
right.
real estate agent, and you see, this is what I be talking
So all
about. He don't
right. So
listen.
Victor says, "Well, buy the land off your grandfather." Right. But
I
listen.
don't want the land down
All
there.
right. But listen. If you go, what the average rent is, 1,700, right?
Average
Times.
rent for what? How many bed? What for? What? That's not average.
I'm lowballing it. I'm lowballing it. Would you like me to go up more?
I would just like you to be a little bit more reasonable,
But
but
I'm lowballing it. I'm
okay,
saying
all right,
average.
continue,
I'm
continue,
lowballing it. Let me
continue.
lowball. So, now. So average rent. Let's just say average rent was 1,700,
Mhm,
right? Times that by 12.
mhm,
Then times that by 5.
mhm.
Come up with 102,000
Okay.
minus 50 racks, right? Now you got 50 racks
50
that,
racks for
that you invested in excavating and putting a low basic trailer on the property. You still benefiting 52,000 to put onto your own property. Do you understand what I'm
so,
saying?
do you not understand when you're planting plants and gardenings and trees and things like that, there are certain trees that you plant or plants that you plant, they're not gonna produce fruit until 5 years. Again, why in the fuck would I do that for somebody else's shit?
You all right, man. This is 2 week subject.
Just, you know, so oh, somebody subscribe?
Yo, we got a new subscriber. So, Sean,
That's gonna be me next Saturday.
give him the party favor, Sean. Give him the party favor, Sean.
Party favor?
The things that come down the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the confetti
Yeah, the confetti.
or
Party
fireworks?
favor. All right, but
Party
anyway,
favor.
there we go. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. We do appreciate the subscription. So now listen.
OMG. Thank
That's
you.
50. That's
And if
50,000.
anybody else that's watching and not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We do appreciate it. We appreciate you. So shout out to you.
Facts.
And don't forget to like, comment,
now-
share, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell some more friend, and tell them friends.
Well, damn, can I get one in on it?
All right, well, you scratching your bald head, about to say something else.
To tell a friend to tell another friend. If they know a nigga, tell them to tell their friends.
Tell
But anyway, that's
telling niggas in the back too.
Yeah, that's 52,000 that you would have invested in your family's property, right? It ain't a
Family
stranger.
that I don't give a fuck. It is strangers. I know some strangers more than I know some of them relatives. You
then
say
you be able to
anything.
take 50 and put it on your property and start your whole thing off with a net profit of 50 racks.
It's not gonna be a net profit. Because again, first of all, if you think prices today is gonna be the same as 5 years, 50, even if it did cost me $50,000 today, which it doesn't cost more than that. Wake up. But even if it cost me $50,000 today, 5 years from now, it's gonna cost me more than that. So the money that I quote unquote made is gonna go right into doing it all over again. This ain't Sims. I'm not building a world to leave to the next person.
Ashley said it right. Ashley said, "Ain't you the real estate agent?"
Right. She's telling you because you're trying to tell me the cost of the home.
No. She said, "Ain't you?" No, you should be able to find a nice piece
Ash,
of land.
Which way?
I don't care which way she was going. I'm telling you.
Who fucking brought it up, Baldy?
Well, then she should have pronunciated properly. She should have said,
"What? That doesn't make sense."
He said, "Ain't you the real estate?"
Oh my god.
Yeah. Put the proper things at the end, the little dots and the lines and all of that.
Upset. The dots and the lines. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The question marks. Boom. That's a squiggle and a dot. That's a question mark. Aren't you the real estate agent?
Squiggle and a dot.
Swiggle like this. Look. Boom. That's a question mark.
All right.
Then you got the lines that make people know you yelling. Boom, boom, boom. Like, aren't you the realest? The one she got right now. Those. Listen, man, I'm done with it.
Talking about what I'm talking about. Don't tell me how to do my job. You, like you said, don't come in here trying to tell me how to drive no motherfucking bus, right? So don't tell me about no price of no motherfucking homes.
Let me stay in I didn't say the home. I said the property.
I literally, for fun, I just look up homes for fun. Even if I ain't thinking about buying them, I'm looking to see what the market is saying, what the prices is doing, the price compared to when the last sale was and how much money they made versus what improvements they did or didn't make. That what open houses is there. I'm walking into open houses just for the fucking fun of it. Like I eat this shit for breakfast. I truly enjoy real estate, right?
Yes. Okay.
You're not going to tell me how much these things cost. Because if it's cheap and out there and not some rundown raggedy ass shit that I ain't got time to sit here and build on, then I would have it. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, listen. Everybody,
matter of fact, they got an open house tomorrow in the community over from me from 1 to 3 o'clock. I'm on the clock tomorrow. Guess who's scrolling through on a little lunch breaky break just to see the house?
Everybody, I apologize again. I have gone off script, and we're gonna get to our topic so we don't miss it. We don't miss it this week.
At this point, who cares? You know,
I ain't no. You might as well cool yourself off.
You set me up.
You might as well cool yourself off.
It's been every Friday that we've been live now.
Cool yourself
for the past like 4 lives. Okay.
Man, if I can invest a little to get a lot, or invest a little to get about the same amount, I'm good.
No. Well, yeah, I'm gonna invest so my kids can reap the benefits of my hard work, not some motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about me, so they can reap the benefits of my hard work. fuck
What's
out of here.
what's
I
good, my
wouldn't even
brother?
put them on my credit card as an authorized user to help build their goddamn credit because that's how much I don't give a fuck.
What's up, my young brother? Boogie said, yo, what's good, family? What's
Hey,
good, Boogie?
hey, Keith.
What's good, Boogie? Again, me
Wait,
and Des.
while you here, wait before you log out.
Here
You
we
know
go.
what we noticed, Keith? We appreciate you, but you know what we noticed? You will come on, you say hey, you throw your comment in. By the time we coming back, nigga, we don't hear from you. You gone again.
'Cause
Now I know you picked up some hours.
no, he's driving right now,
I
so
appreciate you
he has
squeezing that in.
yeah, he has like a 12-minute layover, so he comes in
But
and
I'm gonna
go out.
need you to hang tight. So when you get to the
He
end of the
cannot.
layover,
He
you
cannot.
go ahead and comment some more shit.
Everybody that drives the bus that's on with us, we know that he cannot.
Oh, you can tell now. Now you
I
talk
always tell my
about your
brother,
job. No, I'm not talking
I
about
always
that.
tell
You
my
want
brother
to talk? You
Boogie,
want to talk about bus drivers and what everybody doing there? You want to tell me what us realtors are doing? You want to talk about all this stuff? Focus on the driving, okay?
all right,
Driving
fact.
is your specialty.
What's going on, Anthony, aka Chevy Man? Evening to you too, brother. Glad to see you join back on tonight. What we're gonna talk about is
He said it was a 5 minute layover, not
yeah,
okay.
well, normally well, because they've been bugging about this OTP shit, on time performance. So you got it
Oh,
used to be
OTP I thought was on the phone.
no, uh, no. So anyway, you know what I'm saying? What we're gonna do? We're gonna get to tonight's topic. We're gonna
Okay.
get to that.
Who can consent? Okay. So now this topic comes from a place where a lot of people, so this is going to kind of be a little bit all over the place. This is it's going to be about, sex, marriages, age limits and all that stuff, right? There are people in various places that are getting into trouble for sleeping with inmates, right? So you have
Inmates.
female COs, correctional officers or whatever, sleeping with the males, and then also you have the males sleeping with the females. I'm sure they might be same sex, but I'm just saying it's happening in both
Okay.
sectors, the male and females, right? So now when that happens, right, the officer, you get charged for rape essentially
Flipping who?
because somebody somebody that is in custody cannot consent. They cannot give consent. They can't consent. The same thing how if a person is over the age of 18 but they have mental challenges where they're literally not like they're again the
First of
light is
all,
on, nobody's home, they cannot consent, right?
you shouldn't be breeding with nobody that ain't got a whole six pack of beer, and they supposed to have a six pack.
But
No, it
people
shouldn't
like
be.
even in like those group homes or those like
It's
adult
it's
daycare
all right
facilities or
if
whatever.
the person is a little off, because we all a little off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us, we ain't got a full six pack, but we got four up in the motherfucker. You
Oh
feel me?
well, yeah, no, I don't know about four.
Well,
That's
oh
that's
yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody got
what
a full
about
six
what
pack.
about five? And then you took some sips out of the six can, like
Nah, if they got
Yeah,
if they
nah. If
if
you got
on a
four, that's
scale of
that's
one
a
to
little too
10, on a
short. That's
scale
the
of one to
problem with this
six,
country now
on a
is that
scale of one
people
to
walking
six,
around with a 4 pack out of six.
if they on a scale of 1 to 6, I think if they got four, then it's a go. That's just my personal opinion.
Mm-mm.
Because I listen, I know a lot of people that got 5 out of 6 and trash. You know what I'm saying? So I could go. I would go for 5. I would go for 4 out of 6. I would go
When
for
you
4
say trash, what are you talking about? Trash persons or you talking about trash sexually?
sexually.
Well, I'm not talking about that.
Somebody,
I'm talking
somebody,
about somebody that's here that don't really understand what's going
they
on.
they, they
They
got some
can't
good.
say yes
They got
because
some.
they don't really know what that means.
It be some of them out there that
Yeah, you and
yeah.
Keith are brothers for real because why y'all like I don't understand why Dot made y'all like this.
No,
I really
also
don't understand.
on some real shit, dead ass. And I'm not even joking anymore. At some point, you got to when you talking to somebody and you should be like, nah, this is completely. I can't lay this person down. You know what I mean? Because this person is completely like off. You know what I'm saying? Like we can't use the Kanye word. You know what I'm saying? But this person is off. You know what I mean? But then there's some chicks out here that they appear like they got it all. You feel me? And they psycho. So they naturally would have five, but then they just become psycho. So it's kind of you got to be the judge of your own
All
thing.
right. The whole point is, why would you even want to take somebody down that don't understand, like that don't know what's going, like what sexual desire, like, oh yeah,
Somebody got
she don't even know how to spell her own name. Yeah, I'm gonna take that down. Like,
somebody got to. Well, she can't fill out the report. Somebody got to take it down. I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If she walking around with an aluminum foil hat with a purple crayon, I mean, don't take it down. You feel
like
me? But if they took her on that
I'm
bus,
appalled,
if they
sir.
took her on that bus and they showed her how to get around and she's functionable, then
No, if she had to be as a grown person, right? All right, Keith, I appreciate you. If you had to be taught as an adult how to ride the bus, what stop to get off, okay, make sure you get on, and when you get on, you smile, you put your coins in, you get the paper, you sit down, you get up, you pull a little string and let them know you're getting ready to get off, the next
her,
bus, whatever.
her mind ain't there, but the body is.
Leave the body alone. It
You can't
shall
let
not
that
be
go to
touched.
waste. You can't let that go to waste. Are you
That is
kidding me?
insane. That's
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 like
that's
that's like
rape.
the little. That's not rape.
It is. They
That's
can't
not rape.
consent.
Even if she signed with the purple crayon, did
All
she?
right, you know what?
I'm just asking if she signs with the purple crayon, is it still rape? Yes or no? I'm just saying. And then nothing for
You see,
nothing.
look
I'm
look at
telling.
your
I'm
brother.
dead
Look at
ass.
your brother. Look at your brother.
Yeah. Listen, on some real shit. I drive a bus and I've seen a lot of mentally challenged people pregnant by other mentally challenged people. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
would rather that. I'd rather that.
no,
I'd rather that.
they can't
Because
breed.
it. I mean, I'm
Nah,
not saying in that instance I wouldn't want them to create. This is gonna sound. Let me see.
you're
Let me
supposed
see.
to be treating them like they equal,
To
right?
their up to their capacity can withhold. They have to be safe. We have to keep them safe.
All right, so instead of roses, you bring her a coloring book.
So, oh, here, color and bend over while you color so I can. No, that's sickening.
Well, I mean, hey,
So, do you think
somebody got to take it down.
somebody does not?
Somebody has to take it down.
Ash, I try to find, because this is the internet. This stuff stays.
Somebody has to take it down because you want
I
her
have to be
to get the
tactical.
natural part of life. So somebody has to take it
Some
down.
of the stuff that he says though is like I can't even compose myself.
I'm just saying.
Because it's disgusting.
It's not. It's not.
It's disgusting.
It's not. How do you think we feel as men, right?
They will.
When
They sure will. A
we will
sewage
not.
hole. If it was a
We will
hole
not. How do you
small
think we
enough to
feel?
grip
How
for
do you
the
think we
sewage,
feel as
they will
men?
be sticking it in the sewage.
How do you think we feel as men when we take y'all out for dinner, a nice little dinner date, and y'all done got lobster and all of this, and y'all done ate, and then y'all get home and y'all act like them.
Be
After
fucking
being,
for real.
y'all act like them. Y'all act like crazy. So I'd rather just know that she crazy from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there go Vic. What up, Vic?
Talking about something spell run. I mean, we really bringing out the roaches tonight, aren't we? Because y'all are disgusting.
Are you in? Are you in? Y'all niggas is crazy. Listen,
Just disgusting.
I'm telling you right now, somebody
I
got to
pray
take
my
it
daughter
down.
don't find
Somebody got to
nothing
take it
like
down. I'm telling you right
somebody.
now.
There's plenty of women. There is plenty of women on this planet that do not have a mental disability to where she's not fully aware of what's happening, what's going on, and she can't really fully consent to that y'all can do stuff like that with. Plenty. Nobody has to do anything. Just leave her alone. Let her collect her flowers, decorate her hat, color her papers, whatever the fuck it is she wants to do that makes her happy, and just leave her alone.
Hey, listen.
Or him, because they be doing it to the boys too, to the men too.
You seen some of the joints on the
You shouldn't be looking at it like that.
I'm just saying, like, I mean, you look at a piece, it's decent. Man, listen.
I'm not thinking. I'm not.
Let's roll,
Even
baby.
if I was single, even if it's been 10 years since I've done anything, I'm not gonna see a person who is mentally incapacitated and see, like, let's say, I'm giving him a bath or something, helping him out, and see that he's well endowed, and think, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit on that. Absolutely not. I'm not even thinking about that. My brain ain't even going there. Nothing even remote, like, it's in the negatives of thinking about sexual anything.
Not me. Not at all. If I'm walking and I see a dwarf and she got a fatty, I'm like, God damn.
There's just
you gonna have to turn around
about that.
You gonna have to turn around and show me that, bib.
First of all, Travis, since you want to be on your stuff, I've been taking care of people since I've been in high school. I've been licensed to do so. Never one time in any setting, male or female, pretty or not
that you was gonna ride on it.
I never thought about anything of doing anything sexual with him. I'm trying to hurry up and get that ass washed, cleaned, and dressed.
Let me ask you a question.
So we can get the fuck up out this bathroom, because my back is hurting from being twisted and bent awkward trying to get you all clean the right way.
So let me ask you a question and be honest. Just be honest.
All right.
You never got to a point where you was taking care of somebody, right? And they was well endowed, and you like, God damn, that's a waste.
Never. I'm not thinking when I don't know if
I don't believe you
have the capability to just literally separate sex from just doing a job. It doesn't all have to be one and the same.
If I'm riding the
here just cleaning this person, changing them.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking about. Ain't nobody listen. First of all, if I felt that way, I would fucking said it. I don't need to lie for nobody.
Oh, you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me at no point that you was washing an old man and you said, God damn, he was a killer in his age.
I never thought. I'm not thinking that. I'm trying to hurry up and get the fuck up out this bathroom. How many times I gotta tell you?
You right, Al. She washed the right ass.
First of all, it's like this. If you're doing this all day, you're not thinking about that. It's literally not. It's the furthest thing. I'm thinking about, I'm ready to go home. How many more hours I got left? All right, I didn't get. It depends. Did I give you a bath in the morning? Did I give you a bath towards the end of the shift? I'm ready to go to fuck home so I can wash my own ass.
So you trying to tell me that you don't wash this man's ass, right? You don't wash them up.
Yeah.
And you and a bunch of other nurses, you and the other nurses got into a little huddle, not like an intentional huddle, and you be like, girl, he must have been a killer back in his day. He was packing.
I have never been engaged in that, and I've never.
Have you ever heard another female do it? Yes or no?
Have I heard? No, I have not.
My God.
I have not. To me, that's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. It's not okay. Because at the end of the day, it's not. You are working. You are taking care of people. For your mind to even go there, to me, would tell me that given the opportunity, you will do some weird shit that you shouldn't be doing. To me,
I would do anything weird. That just means that I'm observing.
I'm observing what? The only thing I'm observing is if I clean you properly. That's the only thing I want to make sure is that all my patients, they gonna get that ass washed, and they gonna get it washed good. Okay? They gonna get it washed and washed good. There is no percent in me that says, oh, like I'm talking baby diapers, I'm talking teenagers, if they're, whatever their mental, physical levels or whatever are, grown men, older men, there's never at any point in time have I ever thought, oh, you know what? He was doing this or that. Like to me, it's disgusting. I'm just not even thinking about that. I'm not thinking about it. The same way how doing those procedures, looking at vaginas all day. You think I'm not even like, yes, of course I'm seeing it, but I'm not thinking about it like, oh yeah, this girl had this type of vagina, this girl had that type of it's literally a job. It's
I
like
don't
looking
believe
at a
you.
piece of paper. It's just
Yeah.
literally a job.
My job is to tell you that I do not believe you. I do not believe that you seen a man hung that you was
You don't
washing
have to
before.
believe it.
I
I'm
didn't
not
say that you had said that you gonna sit on it or spit
I
on it.
have not
I just said that
commented
you
about
thought
the
in the back of your
size,
mind, like,
whether
man,
it
he
be a
back, he was
micro
a killer back
penis
in the day.
or a horse penis. I have never thought to myself, oh, well, this guy must have did this, that, these, and those. I'm not thinking about none of that. I'm just not. It doesn't, my mind don't even go there. When I'm at work, I don't even talk.
Hey,
It doesn't. I'm just sorry. It
all
just
right, so
doesn't.
let me ask you. I'm dead ass serious, Sean. Can you please put a poll up, because the poll people don't you don't know who voted what. Please put a poll up, because I want to know if I'm the weird one.
Well,
I want to know if I'm the weird one, because if if I see somebody with a mental condition, right, but they got a fatty, I'm like, whatever way you want to word it, Sean,
but what
whatever
are
way
you
you want to,
looking for? Like, are you saying, has anybody at
you
work
word it, Des. You word
well,
it.
I'm trying to figure out what poll. You trying to
Well, it sure ain't the stripper pole. I'm just listen. I would like to know anybody out there that's listening, right? And I'm dead serious. Nobody knows who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you ever looked at somebody that
while
you
taking care of them, you talking about, or just a
all
person
together, it's
that
the same thing to me. To
it
me, it's the
is, it
same
is, it
thing.
is. Yeah, yeah.
It's the same thing to me. So if I'm taking care of somebody and and she got a fatty, I'm be like, God damn, Shorty must have been a killer back in her day. If I'm
And
pretty
she's
sure,
special, or you talking about just an
I
older
wouldn't give a
lady?
fuck if she was handicapped, if she was bedridden. If I gotta wash that ass and I'm looking, I'll be like, yo, Shorty, like, damn, she must have been a baddie back in her day. That's just that's just that's just me. If my job is to wash a man, right? Because most men got men what they call them, orderlies or something. What they call? What they saying? They do the same shit.
You talking about
If
AIDS?
AIDS.
They
So
don't
if,
mostly have men. That's not.
if
But anyway,
majority of the time men take care of men.
no.
What?
Mm-mm. Actually,
Major-
in one of the places that I used to work for, and I worked for them
all right, so
for 10 years, they didn't even have any male aides. We didn't have any males.
all right, so well, see that then I was told something different. I was told that mostly men take care of men and women can also take care of men, but it's rare to find a man take care. It's rare to find a man bathing or washing a female.
Well, probably because if she doesn't consent, if she says she's not comfortable with it, then they gotta respect that.
All right,
But
so under any circumstances, with me personally, if they was bedridden, if I had to wash them or something, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Shorty must have been bad back in her day.
mm-mm.
If I see a nigga hung like a horse, I'm like, damn, this nigga must have been did damage back in his day. I mean, that's just maybe
Mm-mm.
that's just
For me,
me.
I just feel like this.
Hold on,
I
John.
don't.
You said no, John. I don't believe you, bro.
My
And
thing
you're my guy.
is,
I just
my
don't
thing
believe
is
you.
this. It could be a guy there, and I could have been taking care of him for the last 5 years, and he could be hung. I don't think, like, I just literally don't think about that. And he could have 10 kids that are all biologically his. And in my mind, when I'm cleaning him or in that environment, I'm not going to be thinking, oh yeah, I could see why. Like, it just would not. At the end of the day, first of all, when I tell you, I don't know if it's because the people, like, that have been like, I'm trying to get the fuck in and get the fuck out. I am not thinking about that. First of all, it might smell pissy. It might smell shitty. It might be all like, you start cleaning and they start farting and shit. I'm trying to get in and get out. I'm not thinking about nothing sexual. My brain ain't even thinking about like, oh, what they life coulda, shoulda, woulda been, whatever. I'm literally, all right, did I get that spot? All right, that's clean. All right, turn over. You okay? You comfortable? All right, did you feel like I missed anything? Okay, nope. All right, real quick, I'm gonna get ready to rotate you on the other side. All right, 1, 2, 3, boom, flip you over. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Is that okay? All right, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna be soft, but I'm gonna get ready to move some stuff. If it's a girl, hey, I'm gonna get ready to separate the lips and I'm gonna go ahead and wipe, do my little wipes. Make sure you clean down here. If it's a guy, hey, I'm gonna get ready to pick them up. Pit, I'm gonna go clean. I'm gonna get in there. I'm gonna let them know. I let them know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get everything all clean. All right,
And
you
at no
fresh, you
time,
good. At
and at
no
no
time, and
time,
all of that.
that
Who's
at no
thinking?
time,
Oh,
at
you
no
hung.
time you
Yeah,
picking up.
I'm gonna flip you this, and oh
And that
yeah,
at
long
no,
trunk.
I'm
Like,
not saying you're gonna sit on it or spit on it.
ew.
I'm saying at no time, as you lifting up the
No,
man
no,
meat, you saying
no.
God, you saying
No,
so
because
God,
honestly, I be feeling disgusted. I don't like like
maybe it's just
I
me.
I I
Maybe
like
it's just
for
me.
people to be clean. And so in that regard, I feel good that okay, this person have properly been bathed, because if I get old and I can't do it for myself, I would hate for somebody that has to do it to come in here and half ass, and now I got sores and I stink because somebody ain't in here cleaning me properly. So I treat them like I
All
would my
right,
grandparent or whoever
let's
else.
get
But
past
I'm
all of
not
that.
thinking,
I'm talking
it's
about
too
in the
much going
mental.
on for me to be thinking about what you did or didn't do and how long or short you are. I'm just trying to
I
clean it,
don't believe you.
and it's gonna get treated the same, whether, like I said, it's a micro or a horse. It's gonna get treated the same. And that's just it.
I don't believe you. I really don't, because that's gonna cross my mind. Whether it's a female, whether it's a man, that's gonna cross my mind. I mean, that's just gonna cross my mind. I'm not gonna. It ain't gonna cross my mind like, oh, I would sure take her down. I ain't gonna do that. But it'll cross my mind like, oh, sure, damn, she stacked in the back. Like that's crazy.
Mm-mm.
Like she must have been a killer back in her day. I mean, we do that now.
Now, all right, if I see, now say we in the street somewhere, right? And you got this grandpa out there or unk, and he over there Mac Daddying. I'm be like, oh, he was a player, but not based on what size. I'm not thinking about in his pants. I'm just thinking how he's suave and smooth, and how he probably was sweeping the ladies off his feet with his words. But I'm not even thinking about what he got in his pants, if he can even,
So
walk the walk that he
if
talking.
you see a man, I stop. If you see a man out there and he's still trying to mac and pick up chicks, right?
Mhm.
It don't cross your mind like he need to sit his old ass down. He know that dick don't work no more.
Oh,
That don't
that
cross your
no,
mind.
no, no, no. Mine's
Oh,
is
I
he
don't
he was
fucking
he was
believe you.
my
I do
my
not.
thought process
I do
is like I
not.
just said.
I do
He
not.
was something else back then and trying to talk the ladies and sweep them off their feet, because you could see
Nah.
now he got charisma, he's charismatic, all this stuff. I'm not thinking about, oh yeah, he must have been like, I just don't go that far. I'm not interested. I just don't. I just don't.
All right. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times that I don't believe you. I really don't, because I see females, right? When I see females and they like flirting with me, whatever, I be like, I be saying to myself, like, you need to sit your ass down. I've been to wore your little ass out. You too old for this meat. I know
See,
you're
I just
lying.
don't even I don't even
I
think
know you're
about.
lying.
No. I mean, I don't know what people you hanging around with, but everything
All right,
ain't
so
always sexual.
all
I'm
right.
sorry.
I you know what? This is what's gonna happen. I know this is what's gonna happen. Right? What's gonna happen is people gonna be on this chat and they're gonna be like, oh no, bamboo, that ain't what I be thinking, man. That ain't how it work. Then when I see them on the street, they're gonna be like, yeah, man, you had a point. You right. I get it. I get it. I'm the only one right now on the internet thinking that. I know better though. I know better. Who is she always good? Hey, you. How are you?
Right. Are you subscribed? That was a good question to ask.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome in. I know this is a heavy topic. It probably was rough to join in at this point. This
Well, there
is
is
this
no
is what
flowers and
this is.
candy
Yeah, this is
episode.
us.
This
And
is
so I
how it's
hope
gonna
you like
be.
it here. I hope it's comfy. Pull up a seat. If you like blankets or plush pillows, grab
And,
one.
and feel free at any time. You could come on visually and tell us what your thought is. I mean, if you disagree with me, you disagree with me. If you
And that's
agree
fine,
with that,
right? It's
that's
all
fine.
about our
That's
opinions
why,
here.
yeah, that's why our show is matter of opinions. We
Hmm.
everybody voice their opinions and we keep it moving. But
Hmm.
welcome and I appreciate you.
Right.
But
And he do hang out with Al Bella for real.
no, because listen, I'm not
You know,
even going
Ash,
into
you gotta
Al.
keep it cute. You gotta be able to know how to turn it on and off. Unlike these guys, they don't know how to turn it off.
I'm
And that's why we're having this conversation now because they don't know
That's not
when
true.
to separate and compartmentalize things.
Me personally, I could never be a gynecologist. Never.
Well, here's the thing.
Looking
I
at
told
pussy
you
all day.
I worked
Oh
in
God,
there
no.
and was in there and nobody I didn't think about it.
I couldn't do
I
that.
see more vaginas and penises in my life than I care to admit,
All right,
right?
so let me give you a
And I
list.
have not I'm not like it's just work. It's just like say, you know how
Nah,
like it's a part it's like it's your tools. It's just normal. When you get on the bus and you see steering wheels, do you sit here and try to, oh, this steering wheel, this one is slick and smooth. This got the rubber. Oh, this is that little vinyl stuff. Oh, this is leather wrapped and whatever. Like, do you do all this stuff? Or you just get on and you just drive. You're not like, yeah, you're paying attention to the steering wheel. You need it to drive, but you're not sitting here. Oh yeah, and then it's just work. You just show up to work. You
that's nah,
do
nah.
your job, and then you go to fuck home. You clock in and you clock the
Like
fuck out.
like I said, there's a list of jobs that I don't think that I would be able to do. So I'm
John
gonna
said you
give
couldn't
you.
be a mortician.
That's what I was about to tell you. I couldn't be a more.
Oh, what do you think about necrophilia?
Hold on, can I give you
Do
my
you know
list?
what that is? When you fuck the dead bodies.
I'm not even talking about that. That's just that's
Oh, what's
redu-
the difference according to you?
listen.
So
There's a
if
couple.
she's stacked in the back while she living, she gonna be stacked in the back when she dead.
If she if
So
it
when you toss that ass over
I
to put the
cannot.
dress on and zip it up or put the wig on in the back, are you gonna be like, dang, I would take that down. Somebody gotta get it. Hit it
Let
for
me
the one time, for the
let
last
me
time before she get buried 6 feet under. I'm gonna give her the 6 feet,
let
six
me
inches
say
of meat.
let me
I can
say
hear you
this.
saying it.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say this. I cannot be
I'm
a
glad
guy.
you love it.
Hold
She's
on.
always
I
good.
cannot be a gynecologist. I cannot look at pussy all day because my dick will be hard all day. Right?
You
I
won't.
cannot,
I promise you. The
I,
stuff
no,
that walk up, some
hold
of the
on,
stuff that walk up in the office, the smells.
hold on,
I
hold on,
promise you, it will
hold
change
on,
your life.
hold on. I can't be a police officer. I cannot be frisking people going between their legs because
Frisking the breast.
yeah,
Freeze.
that's that's not gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? I can't be the paramedics. You know what I'm saying? Because if I see a fine bitch done passed out,
You gonna
CPR
do
gonna
mouth
be
to mouth?
way different. It's gonna be CPR gonna be way different. You know what I'm saying? There's just a few jobs I know I can't do. Try what am I capping about, bro? What am I
Because
capping?
you will be thinking about going to town on that dead body.
I won't.
You probably be like this. It's a little cold for my liking. Let me
No.
go get the heater and warm this
I'm not
bitch
gonna.
up, and then I'm gonna go to Pound Town. That's what you
First
could
of
be
all,
thinking.
first of all, without incriminating myself, right?
You did it
No, no, hell no. First of all, First of all, without incriminating myself, let's make this clear. I have fucked some bitches that seem like they was corpse. They just laying there. So I don't think there could be too much of a fucking difference any fucking way. Some bitches just laying there stick like stiff as fuck. So yeah, until you
That
get the
means she
alien,
wasn't enjoying it.
I
She
don't
was
give a
not
it's
having a
not
good
for
time.
your enjoyment. It's not for your enjoyment. You
So if
should have
it's
let
not
me
for your
fuck.
enjoyment, then in that result, you can't do it to a dead
This will
body.
be this will be the last time, I promise you. But at the end of the day, like
Stay
I'm
in the
not
gutter.
I can't no, it doesn't stay in the gutter. It does not. It's just when I'm driving and I see it, if I see a chick, like thank God summer is coming. Thank God.
Oh my God.
Because the summer leggings come out. Right? I
Sundresses.
just found out that there's a difference between summer leggings and winter leggings.
Yeah.
So I the summer leggings come out, and thank God for summer leggings. I get to see everything, right? Because the hotter it come, the less people wear. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not thinking whether this person is mental or not. I'm just until they turn around, and then I'm like, all right, well, she still can get it. I mean,
Wow.
it's whatever.
Mm-mm.
But I mean, you know, back
So now, do you think that it's okay for people to marry children, people under 18?
come on, man, stop playing with me,
No,
man.
I'm serious.
That's I can't even use the word I want to use, but that's just stupid. But you know,
Because they,
In India and places like that, they do marry 9 and 10-year-olds. That's just stupid. Let
well,
a
here's the
child be a
thing. You'd be
child.
surprised, but a lot of stuff is still going on in the US. So you laughing
Let
at
a
India
child
and it's still happening here. You know.
let a child be a child. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to marry nobody when they 9 and 10 and under the age of 18. You don't have to do that. Like, no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to wait until that person turns 18. Don't groom them. You know what I'm saying? Let the person be who they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong. 100% wrong. But
They
I
be in a
do
chokehold, Ash.
what?
Y'all be in
I
a chokehold with the sundresses.
who be in the chokehold?
Y'all men.
Not, first of all,
If we go
go
next
ahead.
live, next live,
No.
we gonna
You
go.
mentioned
I'm not talking about the lingerie.
You
Not
mentioned
talking
it
about the
before.
lingerie live. I'm talking about you go and whatever you feel like your summer. What you think us girls go crazy over the hoochie daddies and the tank tops or
For
whatever
men,
for men.
y'all go crazy over gray sweats.
Okay, so you wear your gray sweats, and I wear a either a
Mhm.
sundress or a maxi dress,
No,
and then we gonna
I'm not
stand
doing it.
up for the entirety of the live
I'm
and
not doing it.
see if the viewership goes up. How about that?
I'm not doing that.
Oh, now you don't want to do it. Oh,
No,
because you don't want to be treated like a piece of meat, but you treat the
no,
ladies like a piece of meat.
no, because
Because
I'm a grower, not a shower.
all right, so if you're
Yeah,
thinking about apparently it stay on your mind, so
no,
then you'll
I'm a grower,
be
not a shower.
growing and growing the whole show.
Nah, I'm not doing that. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I'm not doing that. I mean
Mm-hmm.
that. But you can knock yourself out if you want.
Well, I know
You
I
know,
could do it. I could do what the
I,
hell I want to do,
no,
and I
no,
will.
that's not because my boy Sean over there ain't going for that.
Yeah, actually, he will.
He ain't.
Actually, he will. You should
Any,
see half of the stuff he encourages me to wear on a
anyway,
day-to-day basis. He actually will. As a matter of fact, now next week live, I got a surprise. How about that?
that's completely up to you,
Next week live, I got a surprise. I might save it for Friday because
ladies and
Saturday's my birthday, and I'm gonna go up in that bitch turned up from the live. So next
ladies.
Friday, I got a trick for that ass. How about that?
Ladies and gents, let me just say this.
See,
I am not.
lingerie live do sound nice, but I want some of y'all to jump on the
Yeah, it
camera.
sounds nice because we're the ones going. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this. I am not running from this conversation. I'm just trying to get back on topic because
So lingerie
what
live does sound good.
what's
Jump
gonna
on the
happen
camera
is
and get
as
on
soon
with
as we
your
log
lingerie and
off,
talk about it
the
too.
people the people are going Sean and his wife is gonna say, man, you gotta start to learn to stay on topic. Hold on. Man, you gotta start to learn to stay on top.
Don't do my husband like that.
You're like, yo, you gotta start to learn to stay on topic. So back to our topic. Let me just say this. I don't see nothing wrong with convicts sleeping with the COs.
That's crazy. It's
I don't.
a direct conflict of interest. What are you talking about, my guy?
I don't. If it's gonna get the
No.
nigga,
It's the abuse of power.
if
Mm-mm.
it's gonna get the nigga an extra pack of noodles of ramen, honey bun, Cheetos. Fellas, if you walk into your cell and you see a bag of Cheetos on your bed, do not eat them. You are going to be owing somebody for a long time.
And you're gonna owe him with that ass.
But I personally don't see it. If they're consensual adults, I don't see nothing wrong with
They're
it.
not consenting
They
adults
are
because
consensual
one
adults.
half cannot consent.
Oh, he's consenting.
So
And
okay,
she's
do you think that the people that are adults in comas can consent?
what?
The people that are in
That's
comas, can they
that's
consent?
totally. That's totally different.
You have, when you're incarcerated, you have
You
no
don't want to say
rights.
hi
You
to the
are
people?
property of the state or the federal government.
Nah, nah. I don't.
So unless the federal government tell you to bust it open or the state tell you to
So
bust it open, you cannot authorize somebody to come and go to
so
Pound Town with you.
so you think that there's going to be a man in prison doing 20 years, 5 years, 5 months that the CEO gonna offer him some pussy, and he gonna be like, "Nah, I'm the ward of the state." I'm be like, man, listen, man, I'm be
Well,
like,
my
bend
thing
that ass.
is first of all, I don't understand what these free fucking COs is doing going after convicts when they free and they got all these people out here.
Listen, or do you think? Because I done seen some of the correction officers, right?
You think
Do
some
you
of them look crazy and then
no?
and
I'm
they
gonna
get
tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I'm
and
gonna
that
tell you
inmate come
why.
and beat the
I'm gonna
brakes off that frame
I'm gonna tell
because
you
that's all
why.
he getting.
I'm gonna tell you why women COs are doing the male prisoners. I'm gonna
Because
tell you why.
he doing a jail
Because
story. He said
no,
he promising her sweet
no,
nothings.
because she done looked at she at work like you. She at work and she seen that tool that nigga had. He seen that tool as he was coming from the shower, and the towel was doing this back and forth. Yeah, she seen that tool, and she was like, "I'm taking that down."
Yeah,
I
no.
don't.
It's a
Me
no for
personally,
me. It's a no for me.
I don't see
If
nothing wrong. And if that's
honestly,
what's going on, that's what I need to apply for.
if I was a you need to apply to be a CO?
Yeah, I mean they taking down
Yo,
these.
my thing is, first of all, I'm gonna feel disrespected if you even think that you getting ready to sit here and try to offer it to me. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna give you extra punishment, but
That's
keep that
you
ass over
always.
there. Keep
That's you
that ass
always.
over there.
First of all, do you see some of them
First
uniforms?
of all.
Do you see the uniforms that these chicks going to work in?
Okay, be lucky you got that to look at. So
They
while
they
you
ooh,
going to
man,
Pound Town with the
bend that
hen,
ass over.
while you going to the Pound Town with the hen, you got something to fantasize
So
about.
you want to jump into your uniform and swiggle and wiggle into it, and then you coming on the job. I'm looking at CO Camel Toe.
All right,
Ooh, fuck
and
your
then
budget.
inmate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And she
shower
offering
time, get
offering it to me, and I'm gonna
room
be like,
time,
oh
or
no,
whatever the hell.
is she gonna offer me some pussy? And I'm gonna be like, and I
She
ain't had
shouldn't be
none.
offering it. That's
I
what
ain't
I'm
had
saying.
none in months.
That's part of the problem is she should
If
not be offering it. And as a matter of
nigga,
fact, she's gonna get a matching orange suit to match
listen,
that ass
Destiny.
from giving up the
If
ass.
I'm a prisoner and I'm shooting my shot
All right, I'm talk
with a
as the CO.
CO,
If you're the CO,
is she going for the
you're gonna
bait?
look at inmates. If
Oh,
you're the
I'm in
CO,
there.
so you're gonna be like, oh hey, come suck this or whatever. Would you or bend
Sit on it
over
or spit on it. One of them. But yes,
to the
yes.
if you the CO, you're gonna abuse your authority.
If I'm in there, if I'm a CO and a female prisoner is like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'll tear your ass up. I'll be like, bitch, when lights go out, we gonna find out.
Yo, I
You
cannot.
crazy? You crazy? You not talking. You think she gonna be walking the block talking about, oh, I offered the nigga some pussy. He was scared. What I'm be like, oh, I ain't want to lose my job.
Or go to jail.
You gonna hit her in there.
That's a federal
You gonna hit
charge.
her ass
So
in there hollering.
now you're gonna be a felon and you're gonna be in there looking at a bunch of dick soup all day. Now what? For
First
that
of
one
all,
piece of convict ass when you could have got ass in the street.
I'm trying to tell you. I told you there's certain jobs I can't do. If I was working in a woman's prison,
Woman's
a woman's prison, oh, I'm taking their ass.
Yo, Travis is on one. You know what? I came to the conclusion just this quick. Travis was one version of himself as in this relationship, and his wife sitting by him. And then now Travis is on demon time, and this is the
No, he
true
ain't.
Travis. This is the real. This is you're going to jail, and you're gonna deserve every bit of the time that you get.
Hey, listen,
Because you would probably be like, say if you did a traffic stop
I'm
and then she'd be like,
taking
"Oh
it.
my gosh, officer, can I get a warning? Don't give me this ticket." And you
Yeah,
probably be like, "All right, we could
what
work
you got
something
in?
out."
Yeah, what you got to
Come
explain
get
to
in the
that?
back seat of my car and open your mouth like crazy. That's disgusting.
If I pull you over and you tell me like we can work
Jesus
this out,
Christ, Travis.
and you tell me we can work it out, how? What you gonna do to elude this ticket?
What if I'll give you my number? Stop acting like you frozen, bro.
Hey, yo, listen.
Something is wrong with him, guys.
Yeah, I need you to
Something
give me.
is really wrong with him.
Yeah, and depending on what the charges could be, like, yeah, you better earn this, and I'm gonna let you off with a warning.
A
Yeah,
warning? Baby,
a
you better dismiss
warning.
the whole thing. I need a whole
Yeah,
reset.
nah, I gotta have some proof I pulled Joe. So I gotta say, yo, listen, I let her off
So
with a
now
warning.
you tying yourself. This is the problem
She
with
was,
y'all.
she was
Y'all
crying in the back of
criminals.
the.
You tying yourself to the crime.
She was in the back of the cruiser. She was crying, and I couldn't see. I let her off with
So
a.
I couldn't see, so I
I,
unzipped my
I
pants
I couldn't
and
see letting her go. You know what I'm saying, like that. So I let her off with a
so
warning.
I bent her over and massaged her inner sides.
Well, once I put it on her, she ain't gonna tell nobody. She
No,
gonna
she's
wonder
gonna be
why.
crazy. She's gonna be calling up to your
She
job.
gonna wonder why I didn't put her in the handcuffs sooner. You mean to tell me I'm a cop? I got handcuffs, and people ain't getting handcuffs in that cruiser?
Yeah, you
What?
definitely not.
What? Hey, yo, listen. If anybody hasn't tried this, hey, yo, fire. Mike's Peach, Hard Peach. Oh, this is fire. I'm telling you, it ain't the only thing I do.
Exactly, John.
What
Blackmail.
did he say? That ain't blackmail.
She gonna have something over your head.
That's
Blackmail.
black. That's black female.
Wow. Yo, Travis is a wild one. I'm really like, I'm appalled, sir. Like
Nah, nigga.
I knew Bamboo was this way, but I thought that you were better than that, Trav. You
He
know,
is
I just
better. He is better. Trav, it's cool to be yourself, man. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Destiny is the only one that lives in this illusion, like, oh, I would never.
I'm not the only one.
And
There
I
are
know
other
I
good
would.
people.
I know I would.
Right, Bella. John definitely got some sense. This is
Man,
disgusting.
if
So,
I'm
what's your
Patton,
thought? Like at this point, people should be able to get married under 18. People in comas can consent. People mentally incapacitated, everybody could get it. The deceased corpse, the animals, everybody could get
no,
it.
no, no. Listen to what I'm telling you. People in comas can't consent. They can't consent by blinking. They cannot. You know what
So,
I'm saying?
what makes you being
So
able to consent? Just having a pulse?
if she wake up and she can't talk
What makes a person be able to consent?
by them saying that I'm with it. What did you
But
talk about?
if a person that is mentally challenged cannot verbalize that, yes, I want to smash, it's
No,
not
they don't.
consent.
They don't understand. They don't understand
They don't even
the.
understand what's happening
No,
or
they
what
don't
would be.
understand. They don't understand the magnitude of what's about to happen. But they will. But they will. They'll know that the next person that come and touching the back, no, no. But until then,
Why are you using that voice?
that's the I ain't trying to make fun of nobody. I'm just saying I'm a little off myself.
Yo, you about to get us banned, bro.
I'm a little off myself.
Yo,
So
you about to get us kicked
I
off,
am.
John. We
No,
had a
I'm not
good
gonna
run. We had a good
we no,
run.
I'm saying I'm a little off myself. So I don't I personally don't think that anybody could take advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in
Because
jail
you would consent to anything.
and the CO be like, yo, I'm gonna give you some of this cat, this cat, I'm be like, meow. I'm like, where's that? If I'm walking, like somebody be like, oh, I don't care what she look like. She be like, I'm gonna give you something to look at, be like, all right. She'll
Yeah,
do.
we are on Facebook tonight. We you know, it's been real, y'all.
What you
It's
we not
been real.
we don't do it 1937. Who the hell is 1937?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, that's a guy that we work with. His name Dorval. Yo, you can't have a conversation with this dude. He's a Trump supporter, and I said,
And you're a rape supporter, so
I'm not supporting rape.
pedophile supporter.
I just think that in Connecticut the law says 16, right? That's almost like uniform around the country, right? That the law say 16. There's a couple of places that say 18 and a few places that say 17, but overall a lot of them say 16.
But here's the
Right?
thing. Okay, let me ask you this. If there was not a law, would you do it still?
What?
If
Well,
there
you
was
can't
not a
ask
law,
me
like
that
does the
because it's the
law
law.
has to tell you to not? Like for me, I don't give a fuck if there was a law in place or not. I'm not going after a child,
Yeah,
right?
but then you can't
So
condemn the people that go under that age.
I'm just asking. I am
You got
in my
some
mind. Now
people,
that's one thing that I do think about is pedophiles, that I don't like them.
you got some
However,
you got some people, you got some people that literally have a mental problem. And they be like, oh, the 10-year-old was coming on to me. And they can't, you know what I'm saying, separate and be like, nah, I ain't that's a 10-year-old. You got some people, it's a sickness, some people. You know what I'm
right.
saying? But at my age, if I wasn't married
If it
and
wasn't like, let's say if it
an
wasn't
18 year
illegal,
old and an
and
18-year-old walked up to me, she's getting it.
so if there was no law that had a legal limit on age of
I
consent,
would not.
wait, and she came up to you and she 15 and
No,
she like, hey, but she got butt, she got titty, she got everything, that all the stuff
no,
that you were saying,
no, no,
mm.
no. A 15-year-old, what do we have in common?
The same thing, an 18-year-old. What do you have? So 2 years make y'all suddenly have so much stuff in
3.
common? They
We're
in the
adults.
same fucking school. They in the same school, sharing the
We're,
same classes,
yeah.
doing the same gym class, on the same fucking cheer team or whatever the hell. It's the same thing. Those 2 years don't make a difference
we're adults.
when you're
At the
no
age of
like
18, you're an adult. You're an
yeah,
adult.
yeah.
So if I wasn't married, she can get it at the age of 18.
So just because it's the
If I
law,
wasn't married. Yeah,
just because it's the law. So again, that
if
brings
there
me to
was
my
if
question.
there
If
was
there
no
was no
law,
law,
it'd still be 18
so if
for
the
me.
law said 14, then it would be 14.
Nah, I wouldn't scoop that low. I got a daughter. I got daughters, you know.
I'm
I wouldn't
embarrassed to
scoop that
say.
low. What?
What? Yeah.
You have never been ashamed of me. Never.
Well, there's a first. Since we've been doing these lives, I've been learning a
If
lot. He
she is
absolutely
18
would. He absolutely would.
at 14, absolutely not.
If it was
And
legal, I think that you'd be like,
no,
"Hey, it's legal." She said yes. So
no, no, I wouldn't.
as
I
long as
know
she ain't 12, I wouldn't go that low. She has to have her period first.
no, I wouldn't.
She has
I
to have
know
a
I
strand of
wouldn't.
hair, so that I
So
know that she
if
hit
you ran
18.
into a if you ran into a 18-year-old hung like a horse and you not married.
No, there's nothing. That's a child to
Well,
me.
everybody thinks different. Even
Yeah.
at 18, the nigga legal.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
I don't believe that. I
mm-mm,
think you take him down. I think
mm-mm.
you take him down.
No,
I
first
think
of all, the immaturity, the maturity level of an 18-year-old boy. Yeah, no, you don't even you ain't been you don't even know how to wash your ass, or you don't know how to take it. Like, there's nothing that would turn me on with a 18-year-old boy. Like, there's nothing that would do. Like,
there's some
no.
intelligent
At the end of
18-year-olds.
the day, you closer to my kid's age than you are my age. Yeah, no, no. Mm-mm.
If I wasn't married and an 18-year-old, I know I would take her down. I would
Mm,
take her down. I know I would. It's not even a question in my mind.
mm.
And she's attractive and with a fatty.
What if she's
Oh
still in high school?
no,
Like 18-year-old, she graduated, or 18-year-old, she's still in high school?
no. But the minute you throw that cap up in the air, the minute you turn that tassel,
Like, what is the difference? What if she was a dropout? What if she didn't
I'm,
graduate? What if she was a high school
I'm
dropout?
joking. I'm
No,
joking.
you're not. You're dead serious. You're
I'm
dead
joking. I'm
serious. All
joking.
right, guys. This live has been real.
I'm
It was
joking.
nice. It was so nice being here with you guys. I really appreciate you.
Oh, now you want to get on? Look, hold on. See, look,
Hi, Terry. Who is Terry?
that's
You know
that's
Terry?
that's Teresa. That's she was the only white girl in the whole Fairfield Island. The only white girl. Well, her and no, she wasn't the only one. 'Cause it was Cindy Smithers. But though, yeah,
Anywho, on that note, guys, we appreciate you. As
we love you.
always, if you are watching and you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend to. Well, I don't even want to ask him to open his mouth because he done said
Tell a friend.
enough for tonight.
Nah, I didn't. I
Tell
did
another
not.
friend and tell that friend and tell some more friends.
Listen, hold on, hold
And
on, hold on. 1 second. In the beginning of this live, I said
oh, of
that
course, you know you said you gave the
these
precursor because you already knew
I
what
said
type
these are
of time
just
you was
these.
on.
I said these are just opinions.
Yeah, and sometimes opinions can build
No, that
collectively can build character, right?
no
Or
that
help
that does.
you get a sense of someone's character.
And you know the crazy part about it? The people that really knows me, like Teresa,
We know
my
that you're
wife,
serious about
and
that.
all of them, they know I'm trolling you. They
No,
know
no,
under
you're not.
18.
He's not.
They
He's
know under
absolutely
18. They know under 18 ain't gonna happen.
not. We
They
said
know
18. I said 18.
I'm 18.
18 at the graduation, you would be if you were single. I mean, you would they toss it up. They as they coming out, hey, yeah, let me get you a little graduation gift. Come on, let me
Me,
give you a few dollars. Let me show you.
me,
Come,
meet
come,
you at the
come to the back
graduation party.
and let's check to make sure
Every
you cross
older
that
man,
tassel to the right side.
first of all, every older man, right? A lot of 90% of older men, like really get flattered when a younger woman is attracted to them. So if I'm 52 and an 18-year-old still sees me attractive, like that's gonna flatter me. That's
Okay,
gonna
being flattered and acting on that is different. You can
like I
be flattered. That's okay, right? Anybody that comes and gives you a compliment, and even whether it be somebody that's interested in that way or just saying, "Hey, like I wouldn't date you, but I do think that you're like, oh, you look good or whatever." All of that is fine. That's human. That's natural. But for you to then proceed to act on it,
Des. Listen,
you know how many
older
times these little 18-year-old YNs be like, "Oh,
yeah,
da da
facts.
da 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 da
So
da." I
hold
be
on,
like,
hold on. You are
"Have
about
a seat. I'm auntie.
you are about to help you are about to prove my point.
Have a seat. I'm auntie."
You are about to prove my point. And the way you're about to prove my point is that you women get approached by younger men all the time.
Okay, and I'm not thinking
No,
about taking
hold
them
on.
down.
Hold on. Women get approached by younger men all the time. So you have the liberty to say,
No, at
nah,
Travis, I am not.
you
That's
have the liberty to
no,
say, oh, this happens too much. Now I'm good. I'm good. But imagine being a man 52
no.
and
But what I'm
only get approached by women, younger women,
well then,
once every year and a half.
baby, you better go sit in somebody's goddamn bingo room, and they got adult daycare activities for you to do. If you need to sit around somebody to hear compliments from that ass, you are too old to be thinking about taking somebody down. You know,
All right,
there's nothing.
all right, all right. Listen,
Again, they
like I
be
said,
thinking because I'm short and whatever else, you know how black don't crack, whatever. They be thinking I'm not that much older than them or their age. And I
so
be
what
like, bro, have a
look
seat.
look at Ashley. Look at Ashley. Ashley just said, right, that it just happened to her today.
Right.
Right? Now, just listen. Trav, John, when was the last time a younger woman came on to you? And I'm talking about a younger woman. And I bet you
John done
it,
had it happen here on the live.
I'm asking John.
Oh,
And then we
now you asking
no,
John.
because I
Okay.
have a
So
comment
it
for that. Yes.
happened on the live. And at the end of the day, at the end of the day,
So Sheila, let me ask you a question. When was the last time a younger guy approached you? John, stop lying.
you're a hater, bro. You're a hater.
John, stop lying.
You're a hater.
John, you my guy. You my guy, but you're giving me TJ vibes right now.
No,
Stop lying.
I believe it, John. I believe you.
So
I
you
believe
trying to
it,
tell
John.
me every day A
Every day.
18, a
Cause you
18
know
to
what it
20
is?
year old.
John is a smooth guy, right?
Hold on.
John
Every
is a
day.
smooth guy. And he's a good looking guy. He's a smooth guy. He seems to be very respectful. So then if he out at the airport and I don't know what role he play in there, but he doing all that to the ladies, right? And then they like, oh, you know, this guy looks good. And then they start talking to him, and then he got the good personality, whatever, he gonna get the compliments. You come in, don't get me wrong, you're a good looking guy, but you're a dickhead. So when they talk to you, they're like, oh, this is an asshole. Let me get away from this motherfucker as quick as I can. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on. John, I want to talk to you specifically. When I say younger, I mean between the age groups that we was talking. I'm talking about 18 to 25. That's what I'm saying. And I get told I smell good every single
Yeah, but
day.
then when you back it up with a dickhead, crusty personality, you know what I'm saying?
I, I'm the dickhead. I, listen, what's Sean in the background laughing for?
He said what's Sean in the background laughing for.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. All right, so Trav, hold on. Trav said never. That's more like a more honest answer. John talk about every day. John, you my guy, and I love you, bro. But and Sheila, I'm looking at your profile pic. I know that women get approached every day by not
Every
every
day,
day,
every
but y'all
day.
get approached
No,
way more
every
than men get
day.
approached. Way more than yeah, but way
Every day.
more. So you have the opportunity to say, "Nah, I'm good," right? But when a man get approached by a woman 18 to 25,
Okay,
and
so
he's
what if you
50,
think she looked basura? Then what?
what ugly?
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
Is the compliment still gonna feel good?
once the lights go out, we all look the same.
You said what?
Once the lights go out, we all look the same. I ain't
So
never
you
seen.
would be happy and you would accept that and you
I,
would take
I,
her to Pound Sound too.
I never seen an ugly piece of pussy. Never.
Mm.
They all look the same. But
Mm.
you see, Travis, I never get approached. So if somebody says something to him within the age group of 18 to
No, you know
25,
what? Y'all
he
say
can
that
be
because
flattered.
there's a person specifically, and I'm not gonna say her name. There's a person specifically that if she was to tell you, hey, it's two people. It's two people, one from your side, one from my side that I could think of that we know very well. That if either one of them had given you compliments, you would be like, just keep the compliments. You don't even want to hear it. You rather just never do anything ever again. Am
The
I
point
lying? Am I
the,
lying?
the point I'm
Am
trying to
I lying?
the point I'm trying to make is you guys get approached way more than men do. So when men get approached, we try not to let that opportunity go by. We stay flattered for a long time. But
So
ladies
then,
and
all right, you
gentlemen,
stay flattered for a long time, so then that should hold you over in between the compliments.
oh, that's selfish. That's
It's
selfish
not.
on you.
You said you
So
hold.
it's okay for you to get approached every day,
I
but
didn't
now
say.
I get approached
I
once
didn't
every
say that.
year.
I'm not
I
trying to
get
see
approached.
what people
I
approach.
get approached once every year, and I'm
What?
supposed to hold on to that. Hold on to that, ladies and gentlemen. That is our time.
Yo.
That is our time. I thank you for chiming in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.
Now he wants to end
Tell a friend to tell a friend.
to give a compliment to the men, so that way they could feel better about themselves.
You know what's crazy, Trav, man? I compliment you, brother.
Oh,
I really do.
Travis.
This,
Travis, you know what? I'm about to go to Warner Robins and
my
fucking
nigga.
find you, Travis.
My
Wait,
nigga.
are you on the clock? Are you on the clock, Trav?
Not today
Talking
Friday.
like this?
This is
Oh my
my
god.
nigga. Oops. Boy, that'll shut a motherfucker down quick.
Listen, oh my gosh.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, man.
Oh, that's why
Um,
he cutting up because he off.
yeah,
He off.
congratulations on being off, Trav, man. But ladies and gentlemen, man, we really do appreciate all the support that we've had within the last year and a half that we've been on, man. And if you haven't always already, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend to.
Tell another friend to tell some more friends to tell those friends. Y'all know we be lit here.
Yeah.
So
So
I
with
think they'll
that
have a
being
good
said,
time.
we gonna log
We gonna
off
have to
and
give y'all the red
give him the red button,
button.
Sean. Give him the swirl, Sean. Give him the swirl, unless you guys give him the
The
swirl,
Cheryl.
unless you got something.